Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the GlamLife Podcast. My name is Victoria Rocca. You might know me as Victoria Glam if you follow me over on Instagram or TikTok or RedNote. And if you don't worry about it because my videos are right here on Spotify for you to watch. And if you're watching this one, you might be wondering what the fuck is wrong with my face. Nothing. I am so committed to my content calendar that it really doesn't matter what my skin or my hair or my children are doing. I am here for you on Mondays. So if you're struggling to keep up with content on your social media, a content calendar might be what you're missing. And I'm adhering to mine right now. And as a matter of fact, I have it always on the inside of this cabinet. I know you can't see that. The inside of this cabinet, I have actually a Catholic calendar, because my church gave it to me for free, but I use a little postcards, a little post-it system where I can put meetings and stuff like that, but then I have things that are hardwired in. For instance, I have 52 weeks of content topics already created. I also have my whitening trays in, and I've got this drying lotion on my face because I've got some kind of hormonal rash. You guys, I really hoped it was pregnancy. I really did, because I get this crazy hormonal rash when I'm pregnant. But I am not pregnant, just ugly. So going through it, but I'm getting ready to film some other things that are going to kind of be more permanent than just a weekly upload. So you guys get the ugly version of me. Someone else will get the prettier version of me. But yeah, so I have 52 weeks of content already created. And, well, that's not true. It's not created, I guess. But I have the recipe, right? So I just go and open up my Trello board and I look, okay, it's week 4 of 2025. What's our topic this week? And I have hooks written out, and then I have key points written out so that I can talk about this on other people's platforms, on my platforms, when I'm making short form content on social media, when I'm doing our podcast this week, if I'm writing out a newsletter, if I ever get back to those, etc., etc. So it's already ready to go. And really, this helps me to stay organized, and it also helps me to stay consistent on my messaging. If I know what I'm talking about this week, it's very easy for me to wrap in whatever it is that I'm pushing this week in terms of coaching. So a lot of times I'll marry my chair's so squeaky. I will marry whatever I'm working on with my GlamLife community, where I coach like at large weekly. It's like I think it's like $29 a month or something. And I coach you all week long in chat all together. Whatever I'm pushing there and showing you how I'm doing it on the back end and what the goal is, a lot of times I just carry that over into this podcast and give you kind of the broad strokes of things. I might not show you exactly what I'm doing, but it makes my life a whole lot easier to stay on brand, on message. Also, at the top of the year, I do my blog post for the entire year, and I just schedule them to come out. And I'm pretty sure that's what this week's blog post is about. That content calendar. Just keeping I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta take the whitening shirt off. It's killing me. There we go. It was killing me to have that whitening strip on and try to talk to you. I couldn't do it. Sorry, bestie. I'll do better. So, yeah, I stay consistent that way, and I do it by using the technology. I'm not some kind of freaking content genius. Here's the rundown. I'm going to show you how you can be this prepared and this consistent so that you are not waking up every Monday morning and thinking, what do I post this week? Or every Wednesday morning and thinking, I still haven't posted. What do I post this week? If all you ever post is before and after, before and after, before and after, if you've ever said to yourself, I don't have anything to post because I haven't had a client in a while, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it very wrong. And you're making a mountain out of a molehill for yourself. Content is not that hard. It's really not. It's not that deep. It never was. It never will be. Content is a lot simpler than that. Whatever you want to talk about, just start talking about it. And you can do it in different ways. You don't have to do it face to camera like I am. I know most of you would not put on drying lotion and teeth whitening strips and get in front of the camera. Only my dumb ass does that. That's because I don't care. It's not about me. It's about serving you the message, not about what I look like. You're not there yet, and that's okay. You don't have to do it this way. This is one way that you could do it. But you could also, take 30-second shot of your tray, or set up a camera and see you and a client together and take the audio off of it and use that literally 6 times this year. You could do an up close of your hands, putting on gloves, setting up your tray. You could do an up close of just foils down someone's hair. You can do an up close of someone opening their eyelashes and make it really slow-mo and dramatic. I mean, this could be a 3 to 5 second video. It doesn't have to be anything wild. You can use a stock video if you want to on Canva. Nobody cares. You can voice over that, telling whatever it is that you need to say. Or you can add one simple line of text and say, see caption. And then you don't even have to write the caption. You can have ChatGPT do it. Say, hey, do this, this, and this, and have ChatGPT do it. So how did I come up with 52 topics for the year? First, I looked at the calendar and I saw what weeks were holidays. Because if I'm going to talk about motherhood and entrepreneurship, obviously I'm going to want to do that around like Mother's Day, right? If I'm going to talk about running holiday sales, I'm going to want to do that just before Black Friday so that you have the information before you need to actually put it into implementation. If I'm going to talk about holiday packages or offers, I'm going to do that top of December so that you can use that information and run it all through December. Do you see what I'm saying? So I pick out those first, and then outside of that, I say, hey, ChatGPT, I have a podcast. You could say, if you're a service provider, I have a beauty business and I need short form content ideas, 52 short form content ideas for this year that I can use to promote my services X, Y, and Z. Make sure that it fits and then describe your brand. So just use your brand, your ideal client profile, and then any elements from your branding that you can articulate to ChatGPT. If you don't know who your ideal client is, if you don't know what your brand message is, then you have not been paying attention because I talk about it a lot. But also, I'm happy to help you. Go to victoriaglam.com, use code GlamLife15 and get 15% off my very cheap course, I'll be honest with you, where I teach you absolutely everything you need to know about opening a business. So anyway, once you have your ideal client profile and your brand messaging put together, your mission statement, all that, you can feed it to ChatGPT. And by the way, ChatGPT is going to remember that information. So you don't have to do it over and over again. You can say, using the information that you know about me and my business, give me 52 topics to include, and then include those special ones. Like I know for Mother's Day, I want to talk about motherhood and entrepreneurship, that kind of thing. And they will give you a list. You can ask for it in chart form or, in, just numbered 1 to 52 or whatever. Then say, that was great. Tell it to make any changes if you want changes. If you don't want any changes, if you're happy with what ChatGPT sent you, say, this was great. I love it. Do it again. And this time include hooks for each short form, each piece of, wait. Before you do hooks, say, include short form content ideas for all 52. It may only do an abbreviated version because 52 is a lot. So you could copy and paste the first 10, second 10, third. Tell it, this is great. I love these ideas. Give me short form content, 3 short form content ideas for each of these. Now you can post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you don't have to think of what to post. It just told you what to post. And then you can go a step further when it shoots out those short form content ideas. Say, love these. Give me hooks for each one of these 3 ideas. And it will give you hooks for each one of these 3 ideas, which is just, it makes your life so easy. So Victoria, I'm not going to remember doing this 40 weeks from now. That's okay. You're going to open up a Trello account, Trello. Just open up a free account. This is a CRM system, which is going to allow you to basically keep track of things. So you can make the first column say something like, weekly topics. The second column say something like short form content. The third column say something like favorite hooks, and just keep them in numbered order. You can even delete them after you use them or move them to a used column after you've used them. Doesn't matter. You can look at it and it's like a living, moving Pinterest board that you can move around as you're working. And you can now make so much content ahead of time, the week of, it won't matter. And never feel like you're scrambling or like you're drowning. So I know I was really excited about this and I started telling you kind of all at one time. This is what I want you to do. I'm going to recap it for you. And so you don't even have to rewind this video. Just hit record now. or start writing now. This is what I want you to do. Go to ChatGPT and say, using what you know about me, because you've already plugged in your ideal client profile, your brand messaging, your mission statement. Using what you know about me, give me 52 topics that will help me create short form content to promote my whatever service you want to promote. And you can do more than one at a time to promote these services, these classes, this podcast, whatever. Then I want you to copy and paste the first 10 of those and say, I love these. Give me 3 to 5 short form content ideas for each of these topics. As it spits them out to you, I want you to put all 52 of those topics into a column on Trello. I want you to make a second column where you're putting all those short form content ideas. Then once you have all the short form content ideas created for all 52 topics, I want you to go back to ChatGPT and I want you to say, these were great. I want you to give me hooks for each of these short form content ideas. And then you might have to finagle with it a little bit to make it sound like you, or sound really hooky, interesting. Then I want you to copy those and put them into Trello. Next, I want you to go onto your calendar. And if you're not using Vagaro, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Get on Vagaro and use code Victoria10. Not sponsored, but wouldn't that be cute? Victoria10 on Vagaro. Let me know if it doesn't work for you. And once you've set up your Vagaro and everything, I want you to go once a week. Maybe you don't work on Mondays. Mondays from 9 to 11, block it off. Maybe you get off early afternoons on Fridays. Great. Fridays from 11 to 1, whatever it's going to be on your calendar that works for you. Block those off weekly or bi-weekly, either every Friday or every other Friday. And I want you to write in the notes section, filming week 1 and 2. If you're doing it bi-weekly. If you're doing it weekly, filming week 1. When you get to that on your Vagaro calendar, when you get to Friday at 11 a.m. and you see the block on your calendar that says filming week 1, okay, you're just going to open up your Trello and you're going to see what was on week 1. What's the topic? Great. What are the 3 to 5 short form pieces of content that it told you? And you have the hook. You have the opening line already written for you. And you can do this using any of my content methods. If you don't have them, go and get my course. It will tell you all of the different ways to make content besides just face to camera. And join the GlamLife community, because you can just pick my brain while you're going through it. And I'll help you kind of get the, what do they call that? The muscle memory as you're making content. But I've just finished content for you for the entire year. I have finished content for you for the entire year. And now I'm going to go wash this off my face. I'm going to put on a full face of makeup. I'm going to take off my bottom liner for whitening. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to forget about the fact that yet again, I'm not pregnant this month. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.